Hi time, mofos. So, after reviewing a lot of my videos, I realized that the mic sounded real bad because I was using the PS5 mic, and I was like, nah, I need to go back to using my headset anyway. It's like way nicer. So, I noticed at first the mic settings were not on, so it was only recording the audio from the game, and then I was like, darn, I need to fix that. So I made sure to turn my mic on, and then it only recorded my mic, which was really low quality, by the way, because it was the PS5 controller mic. I thought it would be higher quality, to be honest, but it's not. And the only thing it records is the mic. So now that I've been running around for a little bit, I'm going to check my stream on YouTube and see how it sounds to make sure that I'm getting all of the sound that I need in order to make things a little bit easier to watch. So if you'll give me a second. And yes, I am over 100 hours into this game officially. While this is loading, I might as well show you. I'm at 100 hours and 23 minutes. Now that is a little impressive. My guess was that I was going to finish this game at around 100 hours, but there are so many side quests. I feel like there's 120 hours worth of content in this game, roughly. Okay, so let's look at roughly. To make sure that I'm getting all of. Let me mute the mic real quick so I can watch this. Make sure sound from the. Awesome. Took me a second, but I finally realized that it is recording both my mic and the game. But the game does sound kind of quiet, but at least I sound really good on this mic, and this used to be my primary mic up until I got the PS5, and then I just got lazy. I just didn't want to plug the mic in, and I was like, well, there's a mic, so I might as well use it. But it sounds so bad. It sounds like such a bad, like, 2010 mic. I don't know why they would make the PS5 controller so bad when it comes to the microphone. But I've been catching up with the storyline. I did my final AI thing, so all that I have to do, I might as well go over the map to show you how much I've done. Almost everything is discovered. There's still a few spots and quests over here that I haven't touched, but I've pretty methodically gone through pretty much all of this, like section by section. And I did that one, and then I went over here, and then I went up here because I'm weird. I mean, I kind of went all over the place. So this is all the stuff that I have left, which is not a lot. As for quests, my main quest is just this one that I'm about to turn in, and then we're going to go from there. I got all three of the AIs. I don't know what's going to happen next. I think we go after Hephaestus next, which I'm assuming we have to go all the way over here for, which is awesome because I want to see what this looks like, but I can't get there yet. You got to progress to it with the storyline. I'm assuming this is where like the final stuff happens. Like this is all final boss, final enemies, end game stuff. So now we're gonna spend about 30 minutes talking to everybody.
Aloy, is that what I think it is?
A
Just need to
big
merge it
dick.
with Gaia, and she'll have
Yes.
enough power to handle Hephaestus.
Yes.
Good news. So, what can I do for you?
I hope Zoe's not upset I'm distracting you from your training.
Yeah, I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? What happened?
Did they break up?
Before Zoe found a way to fix the land gods, I suggested that when Gaia was fully restored, she could just make
Oh
new
yeah,
ones.
yeah.
Well,
I did
once we get
do this
Hephaestus, that's
before I
definitely a
turned
possibility.
off the
That's what I
game.
said. But I guess there was something about my tone she didn't like. She got pretty raw. Said I didn't understand the way her tribe feels about those machines. Which is true, of course. And the last thing I'd ever want to do is dismiss their traditions.
He's so
But I
aware.
was trying to look at things differently. More like you know? To see a machine as just a machine.
Yeah, I guess I led you into trouble there, didn't I?
Not your fault. Don't worry.
Did you talk to Zoe after your fight?
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. Then she seemed to move on. Sort of. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't blow up in my face? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
The true
You're the
questions.
worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Better get this to Gaia.
You did it, Aloy.
Let's hold off on the ale till it's over and done with.
I'll let Aaron know.
I am sad that I didn't record Aaron's stuff when I was on here, because he said some funny stuff and I don't even remember what it is. But it was cute and I liked it. Alright, so what's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Aloy, you've returned.
I have...
And you come bearing gifts.
Oh, so
Does
many
this mean we'll
gifts.
soon be able to uproot the Zeniths from our lands?
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been trying to find a way to heal the land gods. Even if some people think I should give up on them.
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy to be thrown away. Even if they are just machines doing their job, to abandon them in their time of suffering seems cruel.
I'm sure Varl understands that too.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at first, though.
You know I can hear you guys, right?
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
Yeah, that was my favorite, is there was a scene earlier where they were talking about death metal, and he was like, I think they called them concussion givers, or something like that. Concussion something, like concussion givers. And it took me a moment to realize he was trying to say headbanger. This is such a headbanger. But he said concussion maker, and it was so funny.
Now that you have those control cores, are you ready to reboot the land gods in Plainsong?
Not yet. Gaia told me the reboot code has to be altered using data from the cores. She updated my focus with software to accomplish this task, but apparently it's very complicated. It'll take time.
Well, let me know if you need any help.
I will.
Okay, so I should be turned on again. I was just checking my stream to make sure it still looks good, because I haven't been, like, checking my own stream.
So it should be turned on again. I was just...
Awesome. Which is why the quality was so bad. Like, I'm very disappointed in myself. Like, I know better than to use crappy mics. I didn't realize the extent of how bad the PS5 microphone was. Like, I knew it was bad, but it was bad. Like, I was really kind of expecting more from the
There are
PS5
more supplies
as
in
far
the
as the
chest.
mic goes.
Help yourself.
Yes, thank you, I will. I wasn't going to ask permission either. Alright, so that's our main goal, but I want to check on little clone girl. Little clone lady. McClonin.
What?
Nothing.
It's the one that goes down. Yeah, that one. No, that's not it either. Okay, alright. Silly me, silly me. You have more to say already?
Hey,
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I just had to talk
suffered
to
through
her.
a few hours of glaring. How do people do this? How do I know? What if an apology is not enough next time?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that.
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
I should go hand this.
By all means.
Okay, no, I want... What's her face? Beta. I want to find Beta. Which should be... Oh, here's that guy. I should probably talk to him too.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war. But there is always time to speak to one's commander.
Oh, that's not really how I see myself.
It is how we see you.
Aw. Oh, shucks.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
I like him too, like how he doesn't get stuff sometimes.
What have you been up
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tenakth history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds and vanquished tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
to? I'd be honored.
Aw. Most of the moments with him are like aw moments.
I'll let you get back to your training.
And so will I.
I'm gonna go beat stuff up that's gonna try to kill you. Alright, she's gotta be somewhere close. This is just mine. Ooh, she can talk to herself.
I know Varl meant well bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, I never played the first
Going on,
game.
it feels easier to set those memories aside.
Yeah, I don't even have memories. It's pretty easy for me.
At least for now.
Real talk though, this game is convinced me to play the first game. Because this game was so good. Like, I love this game. It is amazing. But this game was so good. Ooh, up to 60? Oh, probably because I upgraded it recently, so it can have more ammo. Or is that the different one? Oh, it's... no, yeah, that's the same one I was using. Huh, nice. Okay. I upgraded a bunch of my stuff before I stopped playing for the night last time. I don't think this is it either. I think this is another exit door. No? Yeah, it is. This whole place reminds me of Mass Effect because I could never figure out where to frickin' go in that ship. And eventually I did, but oh, here it is. It's because I saw that and okay, alright. It took me a while to finally get used to the Mass Effect ship, and I'm still barely getting this place. That's what I want, though. Okay. Look at me opening random doors. You always sound so disappointed. I don't think she has anything new, though, does she?
Hey, you got a second?
I suppose.
So, have you been going through more of the recordings for my focus? What about studying Hephaestus? Have you been doing that?
A little. It's quite different from the subordinate function that escaped Gaia Prime 20 years ago.
How so?
It's mutating. Changing its own code. At this rate, we'll never capture it.
We'll find a way.
If you say so.
She's so negative. That's right, I never asked about her because she hates talking to me, and I felt bad asking her questions, even though,
What else
like,
can you tell me
it's
about
not going
Tilda?
to affect anything.
She liked to talk about her paintings. What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that? She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect. Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage? She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses. So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view? I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave. You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel? It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home. And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it? To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone. You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files? Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many. That didn't interest you? I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis. Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use? No. Any information about them was redacted.
Wow, she didn't intensely stare at me for a full 30 seconds that time.
So, aside from Varl and Gaia, who else have you been talking to? Zoe told me how you met after your escape from the Hades Proving Lab. I had no idea you were severely injured. If the Zeniths had killed you, life on Earth would be doomed. My escape would have been for nothing. But they didn't kill me. And thanks to Varl and Zoe, I was able to recover. You said you and Varl talk sometimes. What about? He told me about your tribe, the Nora, and the proving ritual you did. I told him if I was born into the tribe, I'd never be able to do the proving. It does require a lot of physical training, but there are plenty of other roles besides being a hunter. I don't think I'd be suited for any of them. Well, I guess it's a good thing you're not a Nora, then.
I always hold so long on her
That's
expressions.
some of
Expressions. For anybody like just joining and have no idea what the plot of any of this is, we're 1,000 years in the future. Global warming happened, but it didn't kill everybody. The thing that killed everybody was when the machines were able to hack other machines, so they weren't able to use technology anymore. and that's when everything pretty much ended, like, for reals. So they built a big old AI machine to try to restore the world and to save it, but it stopped working for some reason, I guess. And our goal in this game, which is the second game, is to put the AI back together. It has subordinate functions, which are like mini AIs. They are a part of the greater AI, and I think it has 7 pieces, but all we can find are 3, technically 4. And this little lady right here, I love her. Her name's Aloy, but she is a clone of Elizabeth Balsack. Elizabeth Balsack. Okay. You guys are good? Everybody's good? That was cute too. You keep it up. Alright, so the Gaia thing normally takes forever, and this is going to be a huge overload of storyline and lore. So get yourself ready. Come back in like 10 minutes if you want to skip all this, because I'm probably going to go right back to fighting after this.
It is good to see you again, Aloy.
It is good to see you too, also.
I've recovered Demeter.
I have indeed. I know you love to see it. Hold on, my cat's on me. I gotta wait for her to sit down. She's an old lady. I'm sorry. Okay. I really like the coastal. Have I gotten all of them except for 3? Okay. I was about to say I thought I missed a couple of them on the mainland. Yulin, man, please sit down. I'm trying to do something here. Yeah, that one.
Data missing.
Oh, I don't have that one. That's the one that I want. There, she laid down. I'm missing that one too. I want the coastal stuff. I guess that one will work.
Excellent choice.
Oh, it's in the mountains. I fucking hate the snow. Change it. Change it. Change it all. I don't have that one either. Gah. Okay, let's just go to the desert. I don't like deserts either, but apparently I can't have a jungle or a beach coastline. Yeah, that works. Can I not see the lights in the distance? There should be lights in the distance. Okay.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly.
Wonderful.
I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it.
Excellent. Aww.
With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores. Where would we find a place like that? Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron. Desert west of here.
I keep going
Seismic
there,
activity disrupted the
and it won't let me do
original
anything.
2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tenakth marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport ring. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first
Varl. So
I will
quick.
call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However,
Oh boy, I
in
feel
order
like
to
this is gonna go
construct the
wrong.
ring, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha Clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall.
Oh, I'm so
They were
excited to go to
searching
San
for data in
Francisco.
San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. Let's hope that when I reach it, I get a friendly reception.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
Sorry, I'm just screwing around.
I like this one.
Good, I'm glad. I like it when you say that. Sometimes I'll keep switching them until she says something about, like, nice choice, or I like this one. Very good, very good. You want more, though? You have more for
Hey,
me?
Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back, Aloy. Where shall we resume?
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
Yeah, and basically she's a clone of the same person, but she was raised by the bad guys.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties.
Aww.
He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Oh, what that takes away the surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Is Katalo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone.
I have noticed
He
that.
appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague,
That makes
to
sense.
aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
That's kind of always been his goal.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified. And soil
Yay.
conditions remediated. These
Yay.
improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Good.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the second core is for
And then you'll be able to...
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
I'm starting to see holes in
And then
it,
we'll have
though.
everything we need to defeat the Zeniths.
Because my thought, what if they can calculate that it's at the doors and not inside the core? And what if the timing isn't right? Like, if this is going to take a few hours for us to, like, get rid of the malicious code, and they set off a signal, how long is that signal going to last? Is it really going to last the amount of time it needs to? So many things can go wrong.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Pharaoh create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And
Very good.
fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
I'm so excited to go. I'm so excited to go. About the old world, it's just a bunch of questions that she asks. I'm probably going to go through all of them, and they build up. I thought they were going to go on forever, but it's like every time you discover something in the world and she like asks something out loud to herself, like, I wonder how they did this. Like, then we can go to Gaia and ask her about all these old world things. So I don't know. We're probably like 20 minutes in at this point. So this is probably going to take like 10 more minutes. Maybe not that long. I don't know. But it's all going to be storyline stuff, which I find really cool. And even though I'm almost to the end of this game, like, why not, you know?
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Pharaoh agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, the Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreath before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
Well, that was it. I had like 15 of them last time. I guess.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen it, but you mentioned something about seismic activity?
Yes, it was an earthquake that split it in half. It split it in half. And then they made 2 cores to make up for it. Okay. Yes, we already knew that.
No.
The quakes are not still happening.
They did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
I did notice that. Like, a lot of them are earthquake-ridden. Okay.
Be off.
Farewell, for now.
No, none of that other information is new information, I don't believe, so... We are good to go. And now I get to talk to everybody. You first, buddy.
Don't forget all that dirt.
Yeah, don't forget that dirt.
You going west?
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
Of course.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports.
Oh my
Turns out
god.
the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. When you mix in some solid food and fresh ale, I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
I'm sorry, Aloy. After all the trouble you went through, you have to head west again.
Don't be sorry, I want to go. I'm so excited. I want to go to San Francisco.
Back up dealing with the Quen?
Nope, San Francisco.
Sobek, or something like that. They won't hurt me, but I doubt they'll be so kind to anyone else.
Yeah, they think I'm like a god, bro.
Let me know if you need anything before you go.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it.
He definitely was a piece of work. Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the mission ahead?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that everything's about to change. We'll get Gaia, and she'll help us set things right. No more zeniths, no more derangement. It'll be a different world. I welcome it, but I wonder how the Nora will react. And the Carja, and well, everyone.
Let's just focus on fixing Gaia for now.
You're right. We've got an angry AI to take down.
If I get Omega clearance and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once.
That was something that I had said in one of my previous streams, that I really like how it feels so good to finish some of these quests because you genuinely help people. There's one quest where you restore the holograms, and like they've built their whole culture around these holograms, but they were corrupted, and you do something to fix it, and just like the joy, and it's just so sweet. Like there's a lot of moments in this game that really just, you know, hit me in the
I'll
feels,
be in
you know,
touch if I need anything.
as the
I'll
old
make
ones
sure
say.
Beta briefs everyone on the pulse generators.
Good.
Alright, I think we've done all of our talkie-talkie. No, that's not true. We got like 3 more people, but they should be pretty short.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west past the Tenakth
Yup.
clan
Is this a
lines.
fetch quest? You
Do
want me to get you
know anything
something?
about the area?
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell stories of an island that lies beyond the western coast. They call it the Isle of Spires. It is said the Old Ones built towers there that touch the sky, so they could live far away from the earth that bore them. As if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one day return to it.
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do. How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so hard to heal the world once could let greed and pride condemn it so easily. For one spirit to diminish in such a way, I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
What's the quote? You either a hero only lives, you only live long enough to see yourself become a hero or a villain. No, like the hero lives to see him become whatever. I don't know. Something related to only the good die young or something like that.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise.
Maybe, though. I really want to go to San Francisco.
You all doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the 2 of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back what we need to capture Festus. After that, I'm gonna need everyone's help.
We'll be ready.
I remembered the funny thing that I didn't get to record with Aaron. It was basically, well, I finished bringing in all those plants that Zoe wanted me to bring in, and you can't even eat them. So that's why there's so many plants in here, is because Aaron helped her move all of them in. It's so funny to me. Yes, we are fighting immortals from the stars. Maybe. Maybe.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yep.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hekarro sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
I have as many moments to spare as you need.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Yes. Yes, we shall.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it. Although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically. Hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you
San
need
Francisco.
reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
She just helps people. That's all she does. She just helps them. She doesn't do mercenary contracts. She doesn't like go out of her way to kill people. Like even in the rebel outposts, she says every single time you get there, "Hey, if we just kill the leader, they'll all go away." So like technically you just have to kill the leader, and then when you come back, they'll all be gone. It's just not always that easy. Oh yeah, this thing. Well, I already got that one. I did kind of like mark all of them though, I thought. I still don't have this, and I think it's an important thing to have for the story overall. Because there's like a whole ass quest that I can't do. What's the one I don't have? I haven't... Okay, I guess I haven't focused on a Fireclaw. Okay.
And dirt. Don't forget all that dirt we had to bring in.
If we're going to go around trying to protect life, we should have more of it around.
I think it looks nice.
It's the little things. Okay. Alright. Well, what's this?
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it.
Probably already
Thanks for
been
the
there.
advice.
Falls Edge, Southwest Jungle. Huh, I wonder where that is. That would have been easier, yeah. Yeah, I've already been here. Sorry, I'm trying to make a decision. I kind of want to go. Man, I'm so conflicted. I just want to go to San Francisco right freaking now. I've been so excited to go over here this entire game. However, I just got the Fire Gleam thing, and now I can use it. I can open up all of those inaccessible chests and stuff with it. Is it just me, or does that look more brown? Nah, it's just me. Okay, alright.
I see you, champion. You should know the rebels have been busy. They've set up outposts to the west. And I know the marshals can't deal with all of them, so I'd stay alert out there if I were you.
Thanks for the warning.
Don't worry, I've already got some of them. Pretty good amount of them, actually. Like, well, maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of them out here. Oh, that one's completed.
Those outposts might stop the rebels from killing more of their own.
Okay, let me... Why is this checked? What is this? Override. I don't want that to be my main override.
I'm on the marshals ahead. Well, that's a little redundant. I don't really use this much. Wait, I replaced the little thingies. I meant to replace that. Okay. That thing. Oh, I got a new one of those. Oh, silly me. Could have been using this the whole time.
Okie dokie. I've made my decision. I'm going to do all the fire gleams real quick. Might as well give me a few items that I can use in the future. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's one. Do 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 do. Where's the campfire? Like, where the campfire at though? Is that San Francisco? Oh.
Getting quieter without the rain.
It does look nice. There's none of the red stuff. The water looks clear and beautiful. I think it was already like that though. Well, dang, how did I get up there? Mulin? I think something scared her. You okay? Sorry, my cat woke up startled. And then I tried to pet her and she jumped again. What's that though? Is that a thing? Yes. This is really pretty. Hold on. No. I wish the mountains weren't glowing though. Hold on. There we go. It's becoming daytime. But that's okay, photo mode can fix that. Okay, so that's... time of day. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna move it around a little bit. Gorgeous. Alright. Sometimes you just gotta take a moment and take some pretty pictures. It was that thing? I could have done that a long time ago. Oh. Oof. Can I really, like, not? Okay. Alright, I guess. Makes sense to me. Woohoo. Okay. I never did finish that. I'll do that later, though. I just hate dealing with this plateau. I can't really remember how you're supposed to get up there. Probably that way. Don't want to deal with it. Not easy. I only want to do the easy blooms so I can get the special items. There's one. It's like the icons are different, because the icons I thought used to look like something else. So if that's not the icon I was looking for, then I might have to go back a little bit. I am so sorry. Yeah, there's one right there. I didn't realize that's what that frickin' icon for it was. I thought it was the fire gleam icon. Ah, silly me, silly me. Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, I haven't seen you around before. I don't think.
Ah, yeah.
The Dawn is more my kind of place than right.
I'm not talking to you.
Hey, you
I'm not.
got some serious weaponry there, don't you?
Yeah. Let me
You planning on staying in the dock, or are you passing through?
just here to fuck your mom. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Okay, so that one. Oh, it's all the way up here. Is that not where I just was? Am I a fool? Am I an absolute buffoon? Oh my god. I just want to go to San Francisco.
I had a spear like that, I could have beaten them from the back.
I could.
Ow! Welcome to my life.
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey!
What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Olvin. Let's just count our lucky sparks that Petra's taken over the mine's supervision.
Guess that means no more slacking off.
Just stay safe.
Let me have a look.
Look at me, I'm Alloy, and I'm helping people all the time. Look at me, I'm Alloy, and I help your neighbor too. Can I jump on this? Why? Forget it. I don't need it. It's too far away. Too much work. Okay, honestly, I'm probably just going to do most of these later. I definitely want to get the one in the desert, though. Yeah, I know that one, but I don't want to get on that plateau. We already discussed this. This one's in a convenient spot. It's like south, slightly east. Ugh, now every loading screen is San Francisco. It's taunting me. Oh, because I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why. It's still a little new to me, you know. Nice, nice, nice. There's another item in there, though. Oh, no, that's a thing. Blast from the past. Kind of like VR, but it's like a mat. But that was just basically about people waiting to die, but they found some old games on a piece of, quote, old technology. And they were able to enjoy life for a little while. It's just a lot of little, like, bittersweet and melancholic moments. I don't even know if melancholic is, like, a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Okie dokie, I guess I'm going to go here. Did not mean to do that. I was going to go here. Here. There's a fire gleam right next to us. Bruh. Where's it at, though? Is it up there? It shows that it's right there, but it doesn't really make sense because it's like on the edge. Okay, I'm definitely confused. I don't know. I'm not here to waste time.
There's a giving way.
Lovely. And then, are you having dreams? She keeps jumping. It might be the noise in the hallway of my apartment, but I can't really tell with the headset. Okay, let's go here.
Hey.
What? Hi.
Hey, Red. I'll let you know if I hear anything interesting.
Yeah, thanks.
What is that?
Is what? I don't know, I guess we'll... Alright, let's check it out. Oh, fuck me, bro. Okay, this isn't too bad. I thought it was like a giant machine. Ugh.
Stash this away for later.
Wasn't there two of them over here, though? Or did I just not finish that one off? Damn, I can upgrade a lot. Okay, so there's a story mission on the way to the flower. Sorry, bro, I had an urge, you know?
two dead Utaru from the Land God Shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. Gotta be careful. I guess they were leaving offerings to the Land God. It looks like something behind them. Whatever did it might still be around.
Yeah, I'll come back to that later, though. I'm not about to do all that. Whole ass quest. Where's my marker? Did it not? Okay. Gotcha.
I should take one more look around before I go. See if there's anything else interesting.
Usually means that I missed something in the ruins. But, eh.
Or was there something about her plan? Let's take a look. Gotta climb up to that Land God.
I remember coming here before because I was able to like jump over the flower and get into this area, but the game knew that you would be able to do that, so they made this second one.
Looks like there's a path on the other side of this.
I think it's, yeah, it's up there.
To that Land God. I just have to get rid of these vines first. Should be able to access that cave now. Treadwing carcass. Must have dropped the flowers and then crashed. Looks like I can climb up the side of the cliff. Might help me get to that metal flower. There. Up on that ledge.
Oh, crap. Oh man, I gotta climb all the way back up now. Ugh.
A bit of strong color on this.
Ugh. I will say though, after this, I'm gonna probably cut the stream for a minute. Okay, up. Okay, I almost did it again. I'm gonna cut the stream because I gotta feed the cats and eat and do a few other things. And I'll be back on. What do I do with them? Like, I'm here. I know this is a different quest, but... Broken logs. I cannot find this quest. I don't know what this quest is. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm here. Install. There it is.
This'll have to get better. One down, 2 to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Just planted the reboot code on Doe. He was a bit tangled up, but he's better now.
Good to hear. Doe always returned to the sacred cave at the end of winter, so his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth, and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
Okay. I will be back, and it will be on this exact same image. I will see you. It was awkward. My cats have been like bothering me, so I gotta do my thing. Alright, deuces.